Once upon a time, in the quiet town of Inkwell, nestled between ancient hills and the blue embrace of the sea, lived a young and curious girl named Ada. Ada, a devoted reader with a boundless imagination, had explored every book she could find in the town library. She yearned for more stories, new worlds, and grand adventures. One stormy evening, as Ada was about to finish the last page of a book in her room, she noticed a tiny, peculiar key hidden in the hardcover. The key was golden and intricately crafted, bearing strange symbols Ada had never seen. Feeling a rush of excitement, she reached out and pulled it from the cover. The moment the key was in her hands, it began to glow with a warm, golden light, which, to Ada's amazement, morphed into a shimmering portal in her room. Ada, filled with curiosity and courage, stepped through. On the other side of the portal, Ada found herself in a grand, towering library, unlike anything she had ever seen. It was a magnificent room, stretching out as far as her eyes could see, filled with books of all shapes, sizes, and colors. But these weren't just ordinary books. They were brimming with an ethereal glow, vibrating with a magical energy that Ada could feel resonating within her. Overwhelmed and astounded, Ada approached a massive, leather-bound tome resting on a pedestal in the center of the library. She opened it and found a message inscribed on the first page: "Welcome to the secret library, keeper of wondrous tales." Each book within these walls holds an extraordinary power. To unlock the story is to live the adventure. Eager and fearless, Ada picked up a slender, emerald-green book with golden letters spelling out "The Enchanted Forest." As she began to read, the words leapt off the page, swirling around her until the library disappeared, replaced by a lush, magical forest. Ada found herself in the story, standing on a carpet of soft moss and surrounded by whispering trees with leaves that shimmered like stars. In her grand adventure, Ada helped woodland creatures solve a complex riddle to break a witch's curse, restoring harmony and bringing laughter back into the forest. When the story concluded, Ada found herself back in the secret library, holding the green book, which now seemed to pulse with a soft light. Her heart brimming with joy and excitement, Ada embarked on countless adventures within the library. She sailed the 7 seas, battling mystical sea beasts, befriended dragons in towering mountain peaks, unraveled the mysteries of haunted castles, and even traveled to distant planets among the stars. Every story she lived not only left an imprint on her heart but also within the books themselves. They glowed brighter, their magic growing stronger as if fueled by the bravery and kindness Ada displayed on her adventures. Each tale taught Ada valuable lessons about courage, friendship, and the limitless power of imagination. As months passed, Ada became the guardian of the secret library, guiding and protecting its magic. But she was also wise. She knew that her time in Inkwell was fleeting and that someday, another brave reader would need to discover the magic within these books. And so, before returning to her world one last time, Ada placed the tiny golden key inside a storybook destined for the town library. With a tear and a smile, she whispered, "To the next keeper of wondrous tales, may your adventures be many and your heart brave." Back in her room in Inkwell, as she closed the last book, Ada could still see the glow of the secret library, could still hear the rustle of magic-laden pages. She fell asleep with dreams filled with enchanting forests, mighty dragons, and mystical seas. And somewhere out there in Inkwell, a book in the town library waited, holding within its pages a golden key and the promise of grand adventures. From then on, Ada, now an old woman, could often be seen in the town library, always with a twinkle in her eyes, watching over young readers lost in their books, waiting for a day when a child's gasp would signal the discovery of the tiny golden key, ready to unlock the next chapter of the secret library. And so, the tale of the secret library continues, waiting for the next brave reader to unfold the magic within its pages and live the extraordinary literary adventures that await. But for now, dear reader, it's time to dream of your own adventures. Good night, and may your dreams be filled with enchanting tales from the secret library.